family. I hope y'all can hear me well because I'm outside at the park with my children and it's pretty windy out here today. But I have something on my heart that I want to speak about, and I decided to make a video about it. So today, I do Lyft, you know, like Uber, you know, on the side. And today, after I left my main job, I decided to do Lyft for a little bit. I picked up these twin boys from Roosevelt Middle School. And when I picked them up, I realized that there was this van and about like 15 Mexican or Guatemalan, whichever they were. Sorry, it's hard for me to decipher those two apart. Anyways, about like 15 of those kids got into that same van. And I asked the boys, the twins, as they got into my car about it. I'm like, man, that's a lot of kids getting into that one van. And so they started telling me about it. And they was like, yeah, they do this every day. They, you know, carpool to and from school. And I'm like, oh, so they're related. And he was like, nah, not all of them. He was like, it's one of the twins talking to me now that I just picked up from school. Sorry, my hair is going all over the place right now, but and he was like, no, they just look out for each other like that. If you come here and they see one of their own, they just, you know, they kind of just start taking them with them. If, you know, most of them are like that here. When I tell y'all, that hit me so damn deep. That hit me so damn deep. Like, I started talking to those boys so much, man, and started pouring into them. I told them, I was like, that's exactly how we need to be. I was like, do y'all not see that them kids, what they doing is they sticking together? These Guatemalans, these Mexicans, they come over here and they know and are living the true definition of unity. We sat here as kids, I remember, and we used to make fun of these damn Mexicans and Guatemalans for being stacked and piled up on top of each other in a car. Or living in a house that way. You see like 20, 30 of them people walk out at the same time. Let me tell you something. They are smart as hell. Instead of each one of them getting their own house and sitting here struggling, living, paying rent, paycheck to paycheck, they get one big house and they all living in it. They all living in it. They sitting here. I'm at the park right now with my children. No lie. It's an SUV that just pulled up not too long ago. And which is the reason why I was like, you know what, I'm doing this video. Literally, and about 10 different damn kids and a couple adults just hopped out this SUV. Is it enough to sit that many people? No. Obviously, that's piled up on top of each other too. But my point is, do you not see how they look out for each other? Do you not see how they look out for it? I have never in my life seen nothing like this in the black community. Never. Actually, I take that back. Unless it was a church van that's coming to pick them up and only do for church service to make sure they get there so they could collect their little tithes and offering. That's it. That's the only time I have ever seen anything like that in the black community. Where we making sure, hey, we looking for our own. We making sure we got us. You know what I'm saying? I was literally just sitting here at the park with tears coming out my eyes as I watched this SUV pull up and watched all these people come out the car, because it really hit me how much people come from these other countries and they look out for their people. They look out for, we make fun of that shit, but they're being resourceful as hell. So resourceful. In the meantime, in black communities, it's people over here. It's everybody for their damn self. Most people, hell, they was born here with their families that was born here, and they don't even talk to each other. It's so much damn hate in the families. It's so much controversy, so much craziness. They come from whole other countries and build with their own families, that build with other people that's from their country just because that's their damn people. The Asian community does it too. We have been so fucking torn apart mentally that it's crazy. It's crazy. We will laugh at a person for staying at home with their parents, and not being out on their own, while people sitting here, y'all, this really has me emotional right now. It really, really does. And you know, on that ride with those twins in my car, I just really started pouring into them because, you know, I took them home. You know, anybody that knows about Roosevelt Middle School, it's in the hood, you know, and they lived in Revere. So when I dropped them to their house, the whole way there, I'm just talking to them and stuff, pouring into them, telling them, you know, what you see around you every day does not have to be you. You make sure you rise above that. You become somebody that your mama could be proud of. The whole time while I'm picking them up, their mama called my phone like 3 different times. She's the one who requested the lift for them. And, you know, asking me, like, are they okay? Did they make it home yet? You know, where are you guys? Like, really concerned about her kids because, you know, she's at work and she can't do it. So in order to take care of her kids, you know, as a single mom, she has to have a Lyft or Uber come pick up her kids and take them home for her so she can continue to provide. And it was crazy. But as I was telling these young kids this, these young middle school boys, I didn't expect them to understand me. But they, you know, they told me, man, they was like, yes, ma'am, we already do that. He was like, I'm on the honor roll, and my brother, well, he got 1 bad grade, but outside of that, he got all good grades. And he was like, you know what? He's like, believe it or not, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I made fun of them too, but what you just said just made so much sense, ma'am. It really do, because my mama's a single mom, and and she's struggling to take care of us now. And, you know, my mama would love to have something like that in our family, to have security, so she's not going crazy thinking how we get home every day. Sorry, y'all, it gets me emotional as hell, because this is the average story for single mothers or single parents, or even, you don't even gotta be single. Sometimes it just be the mama and daddy, and that's all they got in that whole family. They got nobody to help them with the kids when they working or anything else like that, or if school out or anything, if they can't pick them up, like anything. You know what I'm saying? Family is not family anymore in our community. It's like that has been lost. And in the meanwhile, they over here setting up their damn own transportation systems. Like, you know, whoever got a big van going ahead and picking up all the Mexican kids, Guatemalans or whatever, at the school and taking them home, taking them each individually to their homes. They stacked up and everything else, but they ain't worried about it. They just happy to be here. And we're born and lived here, and we can't even have that here with our families that was born here. And taking advantage of the stuff that these people from other countries come here and take you know, advantage of. It just, I just really want to leave y'all with information of us sticking together and us learning to help each other. I understand you can't help everybody, and honey, you ain't gonna mix with everybody in order to help them on, you know, every level. I wish I had, you know, family that I could build with like that. Unfortunately, I'm the only one in my whole family on this. Literally, my whole family looks at me like an outcast because I choose not to be in the hood and live that street life. You understand what I'm saying? I chose different. So I know that I'm doing this without them, and I do not mind. I do not care. Trust me, I refuse to have it any other way. My hair is really blowing all over the place right now, y'all, so forgive me. I am looking quite a mess, but look at it. Just blowing back now. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I seriously hope everyone has a great day, and everyone, please take a look within and see ways where you can maybe start helping out people or, you know, getting together more with your family, or looking out for someone's kids next to you who you know may not have it like that. You know, if you know it's a single mama on your street, or a couple that's struggling with this and this and that, and you could be of help to them, why not? Everybody wants to talk about unity, but who the fuck is doing the unification? You know what I mean? Who's doing the steps to take it? Like, you know, we all need to be putting in work to do this, and not for show, not to post on Facebook, but to be there for our motherfucking families. I ain't never seen that one damn Mexican or Guatemalan, and I got a couple of them on my page, not a lot of them, but I ain't never once seen them post about the shit they do for their people. It's just natural. And if you post about it, whatever, I don't care. My point is, they are making the damn moves. I'ma holler at y'all later. Peace.